most people were like, oh, well, my parents knew about it and I didn't like waking up early and I was so little. But I used to come to the temple on Sundays and I wasn't in Bhavihar because we just moved. So I would see everybody, all of these kids my age in Bhavihar, and at my school there weren't that many people, like we said, that looked like me. So I would come here and I'd see so many people and I wanted to do it, but I wasn't in it yet. So I kept bugging my mom, so I actually joined in January, not in September. And I've been coming here since 2006, but for the last 4 years in high school, I've been a student volunteer. So I wanted to talk about more of the opportunities that I got because of Bhavihar. The first one is Peace Around the World. So at UPenn Museum, every December, they have a Peace Around the World program. So a bunch of people from different countries come to talk about their cultures. So me and a lot of my friends representing Bharatiya Vidyalaya, we would go to the museum and we would talk to other people about our Indian culture. And I learned a lot from that experience because for me to be able to explain to others what my culture is like and what my heritage is like, I had to understand that really well. Because when people ask questions, you have to be able to answer it. So I think I learned a lot because I would do more research on what I was going to be talking about because I knew people would be curious. And it's also a good way to get rid of ignorance because so many people just don't know about where we're from. So when we can spread that knowledge to other people, it makes the world more peaceful. I also did, that picture is from a dance that we did. So we still do, we have a dance program there every year. So that was also a really good way to spread my culture. And then the second thing that I wanted to talk about was the Penn's Landing program. So every year around Independence Day, that weekend, at Penn's Landing, they have like an India Day. And there's a big cultural program on the stage and there's stalls set up. So I used to dance there almost every year. And then we also had a stand for Bharatiya Vidyalaya. So that was another way for me to represent the temple and the Sunday school. And I learned a lot about doing that too because of people asking questions and me having to explain what I learned. So that's me when I was like 9. But the poster behind it was actually a tree that I made around that age too. And I was talking about how Bharatiya Vidyalaya is like 3 branches, religion, language, and culture. And I talked about how all of those things tied into our heritage and what we want to pass down to younger generations and what we want to share with other people. So what I learned is that more than anything, because I was surrounded by so many people who were like me and who shared similar values to me, I think, although I did learn a lot about religion, culture, and language, obviously, I learned a lot about being a good person and keeping the values that my parents instilled in me. And I think that's more important than anything else because what we take from Bharatiya Vidyalaya, the values that we learn, how to be a good person, honest, responsible, trustworthy, we can take those to college and we can take those values when we grow up, and if we keep applying them in our lives, I think that's the main purpose for why we come here, at least now for me it is. So I'm very grateful for all the opportunities that I got.
Hari Om everybody, my name is Alika.